All right. Um, Belmont prides itself on being a small, tight-knit community. How do you see that manifest itself in your day-to-day life as a student athlete?
I think it's really awesome how small and tight-knit Belmont is because, going to classes, being able to just know everyone when you're walking around campus and say hi and they know who you are. And then the athletic community is like a really tight-knit community too as well. It's really cool getting to know all the different athletes of all the different sports. It's not like a bigger like state school where you don't really know anyone or like the different sports don't talk or anything, but it's really awesome at Belmont because everybody is really awesome, cool people, and you get to meet all different types of awesome people.
And talk about how you've seen school spirit and Belmont pride grow since you first stepped foot on campus.
My freshman year, I thought it was pretty good, but after Fish has been here the past 2 years, and just with whole athletic community, he's just like stepped up everything, which has been so awesome because I've seen the number of fans in all sports just grow. Like going to all the soccer games this year and the volleyball games, there's just so many new people out there, and just like a really awesome new Belmont spirit, which I think is really cool.
And talk about how team chemistry is important with the women's basketball team.
Team chemistry is very important with our team. We're together most every day out of, the entire year really. And so being able to be close with each other off the court and on the court is really important. Having good chemistry on the court is extremely important because if you don't mesh well on the court, it's hard to play well with each other. So having team chemistry is like really important for us.
And as a junior, you obviously were recruited by the previous coaching staff before Coach Cam took the job.
Mm-hmm.
What was that transition like for you? And was there ever a moment that you were like, Belmont is the right place for me?
I have loved Belmont. I grew up here, and so I've known Belmont for a long time. But Cam's first year was also my freshman class's first year as well. So I think the transition was fine because like coming into college, it's just a new experience in general. So it was his first time being a coach and our first time being a player. And I think that it worked well for us, and we came in and it was just a new experience for the entire team really, and not just us, which was kind of cool because it didn't put us really at a disadvantage or anything because everyone was learning new things.
And talk about how important it was having Coach Coon stay on Coach Newbar's staff to make the transition more seamless.
She was awesome. She and then the previous coaching staff was recruiting me. She was so awesome. I loved her. And so when I found out that she was going to stay on with this coaching staff, I was really excited because she's just really awesome. And getting to have like a coaching staff that I had previously known before stay on, which it was kind of comforting, honestly. And it was cool because, I love her. She's awesome.
And obviously we have to talk about the trip the women's basketball team took to Brazil in August.
Yes.
Serving and using your gifting in basketball to inspire, it had to be a life-changing experience.
Yeah, I think I can speak for everyone when I say that it was just the best trip that we could have all gone on together. Betty Wiseman was there. She was kind of like our leader for the trip, basically. It was just so awesome, like the experience of meeting all those new people and being able to spread the word of Jesus through our sport was just, honestly, it was like the coolest experience that we could have had before our season started. So,
do you feel a sense of change came over the team before or after the trip?
Yes, before the trip, we hadn't really known the freshmen before because like our first experience getting to like be with them and everything, and so we were definitely all so much closer after the trip ended, and being able to experience everything that we saw and did together was really awesome, and it made everyone closer on the team basically.
And Belmont lost 8 players from last season's team. Do you feel an added measure of responsibility to lead on and off the court?
I definitely do. I think it's the responsibility of the upperclassmen to lead on a team, and since we lost 8 players and we gained a lot of new players, that I think it's awesome that I have the chance to show them the ropes and kind of lead them in the new season. So yeah.
And talk about Meet the Bruins night. The women's team lit it up from the three-point line. That had to have been fun.
It was actually really fun. We hadn't played that well in Meet the Bruins night in the past couple years, so this year when everyone was just shooting like crazy, hitting so many threes, it was awesome, and the crowd was awesome. The guys team was like getting everyone really hype, and it was really exciting.
What areas are you hoping to expand your game this season?
I mean, I think being able to, I'm a post player, so I've always been on the inside, but being able to play more on the outside and, take the ball to the hoop from the outside is going to be one of the things that I'm working on this year.
And talk about the influence of your father, Tim, in your life and your shared love of basketball.
My dad is awesome, and he's definitely inspired me to play basketball. He put me in basketball shoes and gave me a basketball when I was really little, so I've been playing for basically as long as I can remember. He was my coach from when I was little to now, basically, on the sideline and after the games and stuff. And he was my coach for 1 or 2 years for one of my teams too. But I mean, he's always honestly been my coach, so it's awesome. I love having him here.
And what should Bruin fans expect from women's basketball this season?
I am really excited about this season. I hope they are too. I think you can expect us to have some great games this year. We get to play on ESPNU versus Western Kentucky, and we're gonna have some other awesome games. So we get to play some really awesome competition. So yeah, it should be good.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Go Bruins. That's about it.